What's going on, everybody? Yes, Eric Taylor, Taylor to You Coaching. I'm back shining. It's my Sun in the Houses series. This is the Sun in the fourth house, Cuatro. Right? And I hope you're enjoying the series. Please subscribe, ring the bell, check out all my different series. I've got a lot more to do. And started with Jupiter in the houses, now doing Sun. And I'm working on Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto as well. But the Sun in the fourth house, well, what's the Sun? We're talking about your ego, your identity, your expression, your soul, your vitality. This is your creativity, right? It's your padre, your father, the authority, the government, okay? And the fourth house in astrology, right? That's where the moon is, usually born around midnight, Cancer. The fourth house represents your roots, your home, your homeland, your mother, the comforts and nurturing and caring that was bestowed upon you, your comforts. It's your childhood home. I cracked that knee. Adult home, retirement home. Can be real estate. You can see relocation here. And not just the mother, you can also see like the extended family, like who comes into the home, right? It could also represent middle school. So with the Sun in the fourth house, these people, one, can be pretty introverted, all right? They will go out in the world, but they prefer to be back home. And they're kind of looking for that feeling that home gives them. Now remember, because they're born late at night where the sun was like, way down low, usually their biological father wasn't around, so there could be divorce. You'd have to look at other aspects in their chart. This is why you got to hit me up at tailoredtoyoucoaching@gmail.com, and we get your whole birth chart done, okay? You can also see the bio dad not being around. You can see that mom played the father figure role, so it could be, divorce, death, or it could just be like a deadbeat dad, right? But these people, and there are other indicators that you can see in the chart, but these people could, still wind up having like a stepfather or a good father figure later on. But this is at the time of birth, okay? And so mom was kind of everything. She taught you your creativity, maybe was more of the authority and disciplinarian for you. But you are usually, because the sun is your vitality and your expression, you might be a little bit more shy out in the world, out in public. And even when you are out in the world, you're still kind of looking for that home feeling, You want to know where you feel comfortable expressing your ego, where you're not as shy, where you can be more creative. And that's usually at home. So you're going to find that these people, they desire to have a lot of comforts in their home. They want a big home, with all the amenities and stuff. They want, they want a nice yard, all this stuff, right? And obviously the sign can flavor it in terms of how they would express themselves, their creativity. But they can also represent their homeland. Now, if it was Sun conjunct Mars in the fourth house, you could see maybe somebody in the military, Marines, Army, stuff like that. But just the Sun, it could be an actor, an artist, a painter. It could be in Congress, Senate, mayor, local, the third house would be more local, but in the fourth house, they still want to represent their homeland. And so that could be through the government, okay? You'll find that they usually tend to do well or better in life and stop the shyness and get more extroverted and more expressive and creative, probably around 30, 33. They tend to start to do well and excel, and they kind of got their swag a little bit better. They tend to finish their, whatever they start, they'll finish it better. When they're in their childhood, it can be harder for them. And you'd have to see the whole chart. It doesn't mean they're not intelligent, all this stuff. They just don't want to follow through as much. Okay? But even when they're in high school or college and they're sort of seeking this, their crew, their posse, their tribe, their clan, they want to have friends of both sexes that are like family. Okay? They want these people to feel like family for them. And if not, then they'll just go home and create and do their own thing. These people usually want to be entrepreneurs and start their own business, and maybe even a business from home. And then if it's a woman, they want a husband who could be into like real estate or be an artist, but someone that really is a part of the home life. And then if you're a man, you might want to work from home. Even if you go work, you'll always focus on the family and come home and spend plenty of time at home. It can be a good parent, mother or father, because you might know what it's like to not have the father at home, whether it's divorce or death or just a deadbeat dad. Let's see, and you guys are gonna be. You'll have big hearts. You'll definitely, you're going to want to create that familial type existence. And you'll do good. You'll be all right. Now, you want to, hit me up at tailoredtocoaching@gmail.com. And through the birth chart, right, I break down the full 12-house report and the 40 to 50 custom video summary. It's so in-depth and detailed, and telling you, not getting it from most astrologers. And then, I can tell you if it's a fourth house of Gemini, or if it's Virgo or Sag in the fourth house, it will kind of explain to you, if it's Gemini, like a lot of communication in the home, a lot of exchanging of ideas, writing, comedy, fun, a lot of playing and performing. Same with Leo, just everybody was singing and dancing in the home. Virgo, it was teaching you practical skills, and maybe the mother was a little critical, was like, oh, clean your room, do this and that, but not critical in a bad way, but just critiquing what you were doing. Sagittarius, you could have like always be in church, a lot of religion being taught to you in the home, so it plays out in many different ways. So you got to hit your boy up, all right? So you know what's really going on in the sun in the fourth house. But you could be very, very creative in a very intuitive way, So that's it. Holla at your boy. Hope you're enjoying the Sun Sign series. Comment down below. I'm gonna go in order, so the fifth house will be next, and then you can let me know. Obviously, like I said, I'm finishing Uranus and Pluto, and I'm gonna do some more Neptune videos. Only got that one, and I will keep plugging along. Check out my Patreon page, join my family, my tiers, and I thank you for my Patreon members. I really, much love and appreciate you. I'm honored, and I love just making exclusive content for you guys. So my YouTube family, some of you guys should come to Patreon. Not that I'm not doing everything here for you on YouTube, but I do some extra on Patreon, all right? And Like always, hit me up on Twitter, Taylor2C, or at Big 3 Astrology, and then Instagram and Facebook is Taylor2U Coaching, to you, the letter U. And check out my website, taylor2coaching.com. You can read some of my blogs and find out my other services, Big 3 Astrology, mini charts, and coaching, relationship coaching, 11-week program, and 9-week program for the chronic illness coaching, and we'll get into medical astrology, right? The sun, Leo energy, your heart. Oh, so when you're doing the sun in the 4th house too, you want to see where the Leo is placed in your chart, because that flavors that sun in the 4th house as well. All right? Just a little astrology insight. So when you're reading the chart, okay? Eric Taylor, Taylor2 Coaching. Peace. Bye. Whose house? The sun's house. Peace.